Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I'm your host, Jason, and this is for Wednesday, June the 3rd. Was going to take the day off, give me a little break, but how could I when the greatest quarterfinal in Grand Slam history awaiting Novak Djokovic versus the king of clay himself, Rafa Nadal, or as my phone likes to auto-correct him, Rafa Nasal. That's right. Djokovic, minus 275 favorite. Remove the VIG, the implied percent. Joker, 70% favorite. Almost unheard of these days on streak, especially with the $1 million looming. Now, Joker, plowing through this tournament, has not lost a set. Nadal only losing one set, and that was to Streak for the Cash legend, Jack Sock. So, how's it going to pan out? Well, let's get into the numbers. Very surprising stat right here. According to the betting odds, exact score, Joker 3-Love has the best chance of winning, 32% favorite after we remove the VIG. Now when we couple that, we're going to start getting into some conflicting stats because over 3.5 sets is actually a 59% favorite. So with these two titans of the game, I think we're going to have sometimes some conflicting numbers. Joker, minus 4.5 game favorite, only slightly, 52%. But 4.5 games is very little when you're talking about a 5-set match. Will a tiebreaker be played? 56% says yes. And as you know, in a tiebreaker, anything can happen. Over 37.5 games, when we look at two-way game score, over is favored at 54%. When we break it up, over 40 is the favorite at 42%. And as we remember from the Federer-Wawrinka prop, if it's 40 games or more, it can't be in 3 sets. So we're really getting sort of numbers that are combating each other, if we will. Nadal, 23 career victories versus Djokovic. Djokovic, 20 career victories versus Nadal. But we are on clay. He is the king of clay. Nadal, 14-5 versus Joker on clay in his career. However, he started out 9-0, meaning he's 5-5 in his last 10 versus Joker, and he's only, Joker's actually 3-2 in the last 5. So are the tables turning? We know that great epic 5-setter last year in the French Open final, which Nadal came back to win, but Joker was sick, and he is a different beast this year. It's going to be tough to go against him, despite Nadal's 70-1 career record at Roland Garros. Won 9 French Opens. Can he make it 10? Well, if you look at Joker, it's the only Grand Slam he hasn't won. If he can get past Nadal, you got to think he'd be a heavy favorite to win the French Open. And at that point, we might be, it's far off, but we might be looking at a Grand Slam this year. He'd be the favorite in Wimbledon. He'd be the favorite at the U.S. Open. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's a little far off. Massey, computer simulations. Joker, 3-1. Gonna be very tough to go against Nadal on clay. But here is, for you Nadal fans, here is possibly the stat of the day from our boy AZN Sensation. A French Open dog between the range of plus 200 and plus 299 has won every single day at the French Open this year. The only dog in that range on Wednesday, Rafa Nadal. So take that what you will. It's going to be a great matchup. I hate to put any sort of big streak on this, but I'm going to take Joker. And I think what I'm going to do is place a small value bet on Nadal on the backside. Hopefully, well, obviously one of them's going to pay off, but I'm not going to put a lot of money because Nadal hasn't played as well on clay this year. But once he got to the French Open, he sort of flipped the switch. It's going to be tough to go against him. I'm going to go Joker for the green. Hope you guys enjoy it. Sit back and watch a wonderful match. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.